What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. And hopefully you hung out from 2 minutes ago when I was broadcasting through the YouTube app, and now I'm on Google Hangouts. So hopefully you guys are still sticking around. And I will be posting a link in the comment section on YouTube if you want to come and join. Come say what's up and tell us your thoughts on ancient aliens. So just give me 1 second to get over to YouTube and drop that link for you guys. Hopefully you guys are there. Excellent. Good. I see some people watching. Not as many as were there on there before, you motherfuckers. I'm going to blame QVid for that. On drop that link. Oh, sorry, guys. There we go. All right, gotta pause that. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh, hey, everyone's already over here. What up, you homies? All right, there we go. Lakers 24, ancient aliens. That's right, man. What we're going to talk about. So Lakers 24. You know anything about ancient aliens, or you want to share your thoughts? Come say what's up. Oh, sorry, Vern is on. I'll be right back. I want to say goodbye to them. All right, go say goodbye. Come on back. Tell them come on over. Say what's up. Hey, Lavera, how you doing? Hang on, let me make sure Q's getting on here. All right, so I got that up because I don't even know if I can hear anything. I might have to put my headphones in when Q gets on here. Anyway, so I put out a video today. I think it was today. Hey, there you.
You all right, Miss?
All right, good. Now I can hear you guys. Or I can hear you anyway. Say something.
1, 2, 3.
Sounds like shit. Say it again.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spot.
Oh, I'm telling you, dude. Anyone who has seen that video is fucking ruined for life, dude. Guaranteed. Every single time. Q. Every fucking time until the day you're dead that you hear that fucking song, you will think of that fucking dance. That's me in the corner. Every time.
I've been in work today singing that song in my head, and all I can see is you going.
Right? What up, Mark? How you doing, homie?
All right, man.
Doing good?
Yeah.
Good. So I put out this video on Herodotus, and some like a lot of his some of his observations from ancient history. Now, I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch it. If not, go check it out. It's definitely cool. But I figured that's what we could discuss. Because there's a lot. I'm going to be putting out more videos about other things that Herodotus spoke about. But before those videos come out, we can go ahead and discuss it right now because it's fucking awesome. A lot of people have no idea the history that, like people think of a Herodotus and they think of the Persian War, and then just like if you think of Homer, you'll think of the Trojan War and stuff like that. But the truth is, there's so much more to what Herodotus writes, and it's the little details that people like us are interested in, and it really makes it fascinating. So one detail I want to point out, and this is again when within Egypt, Herodotus is actually talking about how they worship crocodiles and how they mummify them and stuff like that. And one of the things, and it's just one little sentence, they mention when they're preparing a crocodile for mummification and stuff and to be paraded around, they have it all wrapped up and everything, and they start giving it piercings with rings. And he says that, they have giant piercings through the crocodile's noses and stuff of rings made from melted stone. And it's like, if you're just reading it just normally, you'll pass that shit right up. If you're not a UFO ancient alien guy, you'll pass that shit right up. But I caught on to that. I'm like, they made rings out of melted stone. The ancient Egyptians could in fact melt stone and form it into rings and whatever jewelry or whatever. So I mean, like, when you see some evidence of melted stone and stuff like that, that's definitely a possibility, at least Herodotus was, making the claim that they also could do it. It's not just us. But that's another fact that is in the Herodotus histories, which is like, I don't know, 20 volumes. So it's a whole bunch of shit to read. But if you get the time, man, it's totally worth it, And I'd heard of other places like Melting Stone, like in obviously South America, but for Egypt, I've never seen anything where, something came out and said, oh yeah, they specifically melted stone. But this Herodotus history specifically says melted stone. And not only that, but he actually describes how the pyramids were built. A lot of people don't know that, but Herodotus does describe how the pyramids were built. He says that these machines, the pyramids were covered in machines that were made out of timber, and like timber and rope and stuff. And they would load a brick onto this machine, and the machine would flip it up on top of another machine that would flip it up. And they had rows of machines going up, and they would go, and it would stack itself up like that. So I'm just saying, like, if you're smart enough to engineer the Great Pyramid of Giza, you're smart enough to engineer a way to put them fucking bricks up there too. Like it ain't got to be fucking impossible. And he's saying that they did it with these machines made of timber. So I'm assuming some kind of levied crane or whatever, and causing them to flip up. I don't know how you would do that. Maybe having them, stack down a couple, and then, so you could have a lot more leverage on it. I don't know, but that seems so simple and makes a lot of sense. Mark, what do you think?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they use some type of leverage device also.
Pulling up the stones.
Right.
Q, what about you?
If we're talking about the Great Pyramid, then surely they only had to do it on the outside.
Correct. That, yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, I don't know if Herodotus is actually describing talking about the Great Pyramid. He's talking about a pyramid, right. But of course in Egypt at that time, there was all, I mean, Egypt has 100 pyramids. Also, Ethiopia has everyone had pyramids, but they had the Great Pyramid. But a couple other, verses in his histories, he is talking about certain pyramids that are made from mud bricks. So, I mean, that could have been what he was talking about, but maybe like the Pyramid of Saqqara or something like that. So, I mean, I don't know. He doesn't specifically say like the Great Pyramid, but I mean, that's the one we all assume he's talking about, We could be wrong though. Herodotus said that the causeway that's in front of the Great Pyramid was just as magnificent as the Great Pyramid itself, and probably took just as long to create. And so the causeway needed to be built in order to build the pyramid. And the causeway took 10 years to build. All right. It took 10 years to like cut it out and build it. And then it took like another 10 years or something to actually, so they could shift all the water through it and get everything actually moving on it, just like getting it cut out and then getting it set. So it's like a total of like 20 years, which is just as long as it supposedly took to make the Great Pyramid. So, I mean, and that's what Herodotus is saying about the causeway. Obviously, if that causeway was taken at minimum 10 years to build, then for a fact, that the pyramid is definitely not a tomb, because you're not going to be like, oh, well, let's spend 10 years making this, and then fucking another 20 years building my tomb, when, the average reign of a pharaoh didn't last 30 fucking years, So they would have been like, no, I need that shit now, like no one's going to be like, oh yeah, I expect all these people to keep building the world's biggest building after I die, for 30 years. And fuck no, they are like, I need the shit built before then. So I'm assuming it's definitely not a tomb, but I mean, I guess it could be, but
if it wasn't a tomb, what could it have been?
See, that's the problem, man. People ask me that, and then I don't want to give some fucking crazy ass esoteric answer, it doesn't have any kind of scientific backing or anything like that. but that's like what I would think. You know you get what I'm saying? Like, seriously, I wouldn't even discuss it with you guys because I'm like, nah, it's too far. You know, like, there's a certain like level on UFO proof where we keep the crazy above, and I'm like, nah, I'm sinking below that level. So I'm like, nah, fuck. I'm gonna get fucking kicked out of my channel, dude.
Don't make me boot you, Cal. Don't make me boot you.
Right? Fucking Q proof now, dude. Yeah, man. Let me make sure I take a look at the comments. Hey, what up, Jason? What's going on, man? How come in grammar middle school geology class only taught us about the Earth's crust and mantle lava, but now they discovered this red rock continents inside our planet back in 1970? Mind blowing. Red rock continents inside of our planet. What the Renee? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Mark, Q, what is she talking about?
Haven't got a clue.
I think NASA put out a video over the last couple of days of these large blobs that were underneath the Earth, underneath the top levels of the crust. I think that may be what they're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, it's not, what's, I mean, that's not going to be anything fucking, it seemed like, to me, the comment seemed more like inner Earth theory. And, I'm like, there's all kinds of shit going on under the mantle that, scientifically makes sense. Especially with, giant tectonic plates and, I mean, just the rhythm of the earth and the swelling and the oil and everything, I'm trying to see you guys' comments. I'm sorry. No, it's probably, let me see. There we go. Prawns are aliens. I fucking love it, dude. That is one of my favorite fucking movies, dude. Love, not Tattooed Spirit. I love the name Tattooed Spirit. The movie District 9. Sorry, man. Hangout's not letting me join. Rick, no, goddamn it. Okay, listen here, you fucks. All right, let me explain something to you. Just like I had to explain this shit to fucking Raphael yesterday, who's been on this channel for years now. So you think like he would have already figured this shit out? No. Okay, nah. If you're having trouble getting on, then you're probably going through your phone app, right? Am I right, Rick? Okay. If that's the problem, let me know. Okay. If you're having a problem getting online through your desktop, I can't. I mean, there could be a number of different reasons, but let me know how you're trying to get on. Yeah, Cons, I was actually getting ready to send you a fucking link on the Hangout, dude. So get the fuck on here, man. Nice professional moderator. Babs trolls fast and makes chat fun. I couldn't mod a room over 5 people, including myself. Lavera. Phone. Okay, see, I fucking nailed it, right? Told you guys. Fucking called it. He's doing it from his phone. Okay, so listen. When you hit the link on your phone, okay, you're going to go, it's going to take you into, I'm on 56.6 dial-up. Give me a bit. He's on a 56K modem. If you're on your phone, that's like half the picture is like folding down, like. Anyway, if you go onto Google Hangouts, when you hit this link in YouTube, all right, it'll take you to the app in Play Store, and you'll open the app once you're in Play Store, all right, and then you'll go to where it shows the cameras, like where you can actually join, and you'll have to check a little box and accept that you're going to be live or whatever, and do all that shit to get on. I just did it yesterday. I showed everyone, so yeah, I'll do it again just so you guys can see. All right, so this way it can kind of help Rick out and everyone else. If you haven't been on here before and you want to come on, feel free, come and join us. Come, tell us your story. Okay, so here, let me I'll do it right through YouTube. So it's just like the same exact as you guys are doing. Hang on, I've got to put the camera back up so I can see what the fuck you guys are looking at. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Let me try to turn my light down on that. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna go to the link. Here's the link. Oh, so you can see. Oh, I'm sorry. Make sure you guys can see that. I know it looks all out of focus. Sorry. But there, I just tapped into the link. All right. Let me help a little. I don't want that focus, motherfucker. There we go. Okay. So it's installed. Well,
Hello.
I gotta do my password. Oh, hey, what up, Rick?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, homie? Hang on, let me finish showing everyone else. Even though he figured it out, other people might have issues. Then I'm gonna go to. You're gonna open Hangouts. All right. Then we're gonna go for the ongoing call. Boom, right there. There we go. And then you'll hit the little camera button up at the top. Boom. Okay, now you have to accept to join. So it's a little checkbox. And then proceed. And that's it. Oh, Lakers 24. Oh, I thought you were Rick. Sorry, buddy. What up, Lakers? How you doing, homie?
Hey, how are you doing?
Very good, brother. Good.
If you're asking about the mask, it's to hide my identity from the government.
Nah, I don't give a fuck about the mask, dude. I thought it actually looked kind of cool. But if you think the government's watching you on UFO proof, I mean, you know, you could try snorting Thorazine.
And to be perfectly honest, if you want to hide your identity on here from the government, you need to do like Kruger would do and do a chipmunk
Oh,
voice.
Jesus fucking Christ. You remember that fucking nut job? Holy shit, dude. We had a dude who came on here and had this chipmunk voice because he was afraid of the government. Like, they're like, wrong fucking channel, dude. We're like, what the fuck, dude? You know, and no worries, Lakers 24. Listen, I understand exactly what it's like for people when for everyone watching right now. You guys got to realize what a big deal. You know how probably hard it was for Lakers to get on here, like, you know, or Mark to fucking hop on here and just like, you know, because like it's a scary for a lot of people, you know, and people will, you know, want to cover their face or they'll want to use an icon or whatever. That's totally fine. Feel free to do it. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. Just come on here and share your ideas, your thoughts, or whatever. Fucking completely acceptable. Got no
especially on a subject like this, because people can get slanderized and people can recognize your face at any job you've worked at.
That is true, you know, and that's something people, you know, that's the whole point of UFO proof is because I hate that shit. We shouldn't be looked at as crazy because there's a lot of people in our community that are fucking nuts. You know, there's got to be a place for people who aren't fucking crazy, you know. So yeah, wearing a mask, whatever, it's fucking don't phase us in the least, dude. You know.
I see YouTube is still doing the whole censorship thing. If you want to find anybody you actually recognize on YouTube to do with the UFOs, you have to scroll down about 300 frigging things.
Right? It's fucking bullshit, dude. You know. Now, yeah, that shit fucking sucks, man. That they, you know, that shit doesn't even pop up anymore. I never popped up in the first place, but I mean, it's still my friends don't pop up, you know, which is fucking, that's, you know, that's like heartbreaking, you know, not seeing my friends pop up, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude, you know. So, and that sucks because I'm friends with a lot of UFO channels, you know, like fucking all of them, I think. You know, I got, you know, at least every UFO channel has come across UFO proof one time or at least once and come and said, what's up? You know. So,
I heard one of your viewers died recently. I'm sorry to hear that.
Man. Fucking Skin Man died, dude. You know, he was a good fucking yeah, you know,
that's crazy.
You know what fucking sucks, man, is Q, take over, man. Hello? Not you. was talking to Cupid. Talking to my homie. What's up, dude? Yeah, I'm live on YouTube right now, you fucking asshole. You know, this is my boss. He's fucking ruining it for me. Yeah. Well, motherfuckers can hear you.
You can hear him laughing.
Yeah, I've just muted Carl. Yeah, when we're talking about Skin Man, his close friends knew him as Greg. When he actually passed away that day,
is there videos of him on the channel?
He would pop in and pop out, but he might only be on for 5 minutes. He did mostly private hangouts, and on the private hangouts, I probably spoke to Greg pretty much every single day, 4 or 5 times a day. He used to pop in with. There's a group of us that use the private hangouts all the time, and Greg used to always be on there. The day he actually passed, he was actually on with Vern, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm just turning off the freeway. I'll be at my son's house in about 10 minutes. I'll ring you when I get there." And we didn't hear anything, and
he never got there to his destination.
No, unfortunately, never.
That's tough.
That's what's upsetting, tough. Man. You know,
that's very tough. And you guys knew this guy for like a year, right? A year or two?
A couple of years.
About 3 or 4.
Yeah, a couple of years, you know.
So but you guys really got to know him and his family. That's
what
crazy.
Sucks is that fucking Vern was straight up like fucking. They were talking, you know.
Like and almost like every week.
This is what bothers me. Okay, this is why I always make it a point to tell everyone when you come on to fucking UFO Proof, you know, don't be driving and talking on UFO Proof. Don't fucking. You know, I got motherfuckers coming on here driving, you know, trying to join live, doing at their job. Okay, they're fucking working and they set their phone up and they're trying to work, you know, or they're in college at class. Fucking pay attention, do what the fuck you're doing. This channel will always be here later. Don't worry. You know, don't get yourself fucking killed. Look what happened to Skin Man, dude. Look, he should have never been on the phone driving in the middle of the night rainstorm trying to do a Google Hangouts, you know? Like,
it's sad though. It's sad, but my condolences go out to his family.
Thanks, man. I'm sure they appreciate it, you know. He was
you know,
good.
Like I just believe death is the next process in life, you know? It's the next step, you know?
Well, it's the only thing we're short of when we're born.
Right? You know, it's a fucking, you know, it's the most significant element in existence, you know, is the fact of death. You know, it's the most significant thing ever. You know? Q, what was I saying about Wade the other day? Do you remember?
Yeah, you said something. Oh, you took the mickey out of him just in a little way.
He fucking messaged me like, I'm so ugly and shit like that. It was making me laugh my ass off. I was like, what the fuck? I forgot what I had said to him. I'm trying to fucking remember. And I saw his text. And I was like, oh, you mother, what did I say? I know I said something fun. I fucking was
You
funny.
said something like him. Oh, yeah, well, at least it doesn't look like Sasquatch like Wade.
Or something
like that.
We were talking about something and I compared like the real ugly thing to being Wade. I fucking nailed him and he fucking messaged me about that shit. And
I said straight away, you're being an ass. Leave him alone.
Oh, and Kyle.
Yeah, what's up?
I recently just watched your video on the guy that with the Element 15. Yeah, I believe in him. I believe.
Oh yeah, Bob Lazar.
Yeah, like he did the felony stretch. Like, come on.
Definitely.
Like,
oh yeah, I totally agree.
Because I read body language as well. You know what I mean? So.
And that's a perfect point. You know, I'm like, oh, Here We Grow. Is he on Here We Grow? He just commented, "What up, Proof? Hey, hop on here. Say what's up, dude." He's fucking stoner, dude. No, that's that I noticed that right off the back when I watched that movie is when he's like, "What about the 115?" And Bob's like, and he starts looking for a way out. He's like, "Yeah, that's a felony stretch. That's there's a reason why they have that. That's why they say look out for that, because it's fucking true. And they brought up something, and it doesn't have to be you're getting stopped by a cop. It could just be you're getting questioned about something. You're like,
right. Something you don't want to answer.
You're like, I'm cool. It's all good. I gotta get out of here, though. You know, like fucking. And that's what Bob was doing. And your body wouldn't react like that if you're lying. You know, if you're just a story. You know, you're not going to react like that. So it's like the reaction alone just tells you that fuck he got some out. You know, the thing is that you probably have to have so much to do something with it. I'm assuming the reason why he doesn't want to, let you tell anyone he has it is because he won't be able to experiment with it. I don't think he's even considering like, oh, I'm going to use this to prove to the world that my story is true, because if I was him, if I was a physicist and I had some element 115, I couldn't wait to run experiments on it, dude. I mean, he built a particle accelerator in his master bedroom. We know that for a fact. He could experiment on fucking alien material all fucking day. He could, he could have given himself all the time in the world to figure out secrets that no one else has ever figured out. Why would you give that opportunity up, dude? Fuck, that's no, that'd be terrible, dude. I'd be all the time, dude. Fuck. Now, that's what I think. I mean, who knows? He could be saving it for like, hey, in case they try to fuck with me, here it is. But I think I bet you that the element 115. The thing is that he's real specific on how it happens.
You think he's hiding it like somewhere? Like he has coordinates to where it is?
Oh yeah, I'm sure he has it in his house somewhere, like in his store somewhere. I'm sure he experiments on it, But I mean, like one of the problems is that he says that they had to have a bunch of discs. They had little discs of element 115. The discs were stacked on top of each other into a fucking cylinder. All right. And then they were fucking cut into these triangles, and it had to be done in a certain way. So like they were in this weird angle. He doesn't know why. He's like, that doesn't make any sense at all. But for some reason, this is how it had to be done. So a bunch of material would get cut off of this and be wasted. And I bet you he got some of that waste material. Now he probably can't get the same kind of effect because of it not being cut properly or machined into the proper form. But I bet you he got some of that leftover 115, Once it's cut and it's not, you all the excess, that stuff becomes useless because it has to be cut in a certain way for it to work. And so that stuff that's cut off, they're not like, oh, we should, scrape it back together like it's a bunch of gold. They're probably just like, yeah, whatever, and he's like, give me some of that fucking shit, dude,
Yeah, no question. Jason said in the chat that you need a reactor to do anything with 115.
Correct.
What are your thoughts on that?
You would need a reactor.
You would
need,
all right.
The thing is, he could build a cyclotron, a particle accelerator, which he does, which he has. And then when you bombard them together, you could have you have to have a reactor, and you'd have to be creating antimatter. But the concepts of Earth science, like the stuff we use on Earth, we could contain it, and we do it all. We already do it. We already can contain antimatter. We can contain the explosion. The thing is we have it on a much larger scale. Basically, if you could shrink CERN down to a size on something about that big, that's basically what they're doing, and that. So you would need a reactor that could, contain that kind of energy. And then that energy is being output into something. Obviously on the craft, it's, gravity amplifiers. So here on Earth, it would be powering cities, but brilliant people can know the science and manipulation. I think Lazar is a smart person, but I just can't believe him yet.
Harry Toll says people can outsmart lie detectors and body language. What are your thoughts on that?
No, that's absolutely true. That is true. Okay. But to sit there and think that that Bob has been doing this shit for how fucking long? If anyone ever thinks that, he did it for money, what money? Okay. He never studios came and offered him money, millions of dollars to fucking make the movie. And he was like, all right, but it has to be done like this. You have to say, this is what happened. He's like, I don't want any bullshit for it because it's my life. And they're like, well, we want to change this. And, you know, we want you jumping over cars and shit. And he's like, no. And turn all of them down. Columbia Studio, turn them down. He's like, no, I don't want it. Okay. If you say, oh, he's doing it for attention. What attention? The motherfucker, you know, came out, told everybody on news, and then fucking that was it. He doesn't go on tour. This ain't Travis Walton. You know, this ain't fucking Richard Dolan. I mean, it ain't Stephen Greer. This fucking Bob. Right. You ain't seen the guy for 25 fucking years, and he comes out and tells you the exact same fucking story, you know? And then he gets questioned about it, and he starts doing his felony stretch. How good of an actor do you think this fucking bookworm actually is, dude? I mean, there's no... Get the fuck out of here.
Honestly, I believe Lazar instead of that like Snyder dude. That Snyder dude was just complete bullshit.
Totally full of shit. And he's so full of shit. And he leached onto Bob Lazar. And
he did.
You know, that helps drag him down. That makes Bob just like fucking what's that one dumb fuck? It's good. Dan Burish. That fucker too. Just leeches onto what Bob Lazar said and made up a bunch of bullshit, and that helps bring Bob Lazar down. I mean, but Bob Lazar, I believe. The rest of these guys, fucking idiots, man. Mark, what do you think, man? What do you think about Bob?
What do you think, Mark?
It's hard to say. I believe a lot of what he's saying, though. He definitely did something there.
Right? He fucking did, so I believe him. You know, it's like, the thing is, no one even knew Area 51 existed. Okay, yeah, people into aviation and who lived in Vegas might have heard about a base out there, but no one fucking knew about it. All right, it was you know, no one even knew. And then, I mean, we knew there was a test range out there for dropping bombs. Everyone knows that, but we didn't know about this base building fucking shit like that. And he's like, not only did Bob Lazar know about Area 51, but he's like, it's not even about Area 51. He's like, it's about S4. It's another part that's still in the fucking Nevada test range that's, you know, built into the side of the mountain. And fucking, you know, the hangar door is built right in there. And he's like, they're working on craft, and I'm a physicist and blah, blah, blah. You know, I was helping reverse engineer it. And they say, oh, you can't be telling the truth because you didn't have a degree from MIT. Well, they proved for a fact that he has a degree in physics from Junior Pierce College. Either way you fucking say it, Bob Lazar is a physicist. Okay? Yeah. Bob Lazar did work at Los Alamos. He is the perfect person to work at S4, dude. Guaranteed.
Right. Like I agree with Rick Sanchez. Bob is a physicist. He did nothing for money. Element 115 is real, and anti-gravity is real. I totally agree.
You know, I agree too. And go ahead.
Because what would he do with money? You know what I mean? He's a physicist. Why would he need money?
Well, everybody needs money, you know. But money is not his motivational drive. He already had.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, no.
Because he gave up all that information without money. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, like, what you want to do is look at his life. He builds rocket cars. He built a particle accelerator in his bedroom. In his spare time for fun, he does science. Okay? This is the kind of guy you want working on a project that's so super. Right. You want a guy who's like, I love it.
And he cares for the betterment of people, for humanity.
No, he don't give a fuck about humanity. He cares about controlling as much energy as he can and focusing it, dude. He loves to control energy. All the fucking power. I want to focus it into this. You know, that's what he loves.
He just loves harnessing energy.
Harnessing energy is what he absolutely loves, dude. Containing energy into a small part, you know? This is what he says, not me. This is him. He loves to be able to control. This is why he likes working with, nuclear engines, and that's why he owns guns and likes working with bombs and like working with fireworks and rocket cars. That's what he likes, to control energy. And then why he would be in, like field physics and shit like that seems kind of weird. But I mean, building particle accelerators in his room and shit, that's like, that's cool. That's the kind of guy you want.
But as a counter argument to everything you've all just said about how awesome Bob Lazar is and about Element 115, which is, it's a convincing thing. I just wish they'd have named it what he was calling it, unobtainium. And he was making a joke of it being called unobtainium because it's not naturally produced on Earth. So he did have a lot of knowledge over that particular element. Just calling a number out your arse and saying, oh yeah, this is fluffy, and calling them element 127.
Yeah.
In years to come, when they discover element 127, they'll name it whatever. But it wouldn't take away the fact that maybe I'd actually discovered that. So the whole element thing, I like that with Bob. But then we've also got the other stuff. Okay, to make these particle accelerators and these rocket cars and stuff, and I've got to admit, the shit that he's doing, if it's legit, and it appears to be, yeah, I'm not disagreeing. It's impressive, but it takes money. So where has that money come from? But at the same time, I'm just throwing multiple things at you there.
Where's that money coming from?
If they wanted to shut Bob Lazar up at the very beginning, why wasn't he just in an accident?
Okay, I'll tell you
why didn't they shut him the fuck up? Was it because he went on telly and said about it?
Right. Why didn't they silence him? That is a great question.
Who's sitting there? Who's sitting there? What do you think? Bob Lazar's boss is sitting there like, we're going to murder him. They're not murderers. They're scientists. Okay. Right. They're not. Listen, the CIA and fucking FBI are not murderers. They're not killers. They don't just go around killing people. Well, listen, when our fucking military goes and does a strike in another country, it's different. Those guys are trained killers. Here in America, they're not just going to be like, oh yeah, let's just go and fucking run them off the road and kill. Like, they're like, I'm a human. They're like, I don't want to be, I don't want to go to hell for murdering people. They don't just murder people. They could have had them locked up if they wanted to,
So
they could have, but that would have proved them right. He was smart by going to the cameras first, and saying,
hey. But when he took a couple of his friends out to the Nevada desert, and they were spying on Area 51, and he said the best time to do it was on Wednesday evening between two specific times.
Well, he said that Wednesday at 7 o'clock because that's when the test was happening. He knew the test time.
Yeah, when he said that, but he got grabbed being there with people. Surely there would have been a report, and the people in charge over a site like that would have been like, we need to sort this frigging guy.
They did, though. Immediately after they found out Bob was there, he had to go, and they flew him down to debrief him at Indian Springs. Not at S4, not at Area 51, but a well-known place to everyone who's from Nevada or Las Vegas, like I am, down at Indian Springs. That's where he's like, I had to go down there, and that's where they're like, do you know what we're going to do to you? And it's like all of a sudden, like he started getting fucked with. But I'll tell you what, you're asking, well, where did all that money come from? All right. Well, one,
you think they just threatened him?
Smart. He was going to start a fucking whorehouse, where he had a brothel running. So he probably made how much money just from that in that little time it was open, I'm just saying, until fucking Knapp came in there and fucked all that shit up for him. He could have been the biggest pimp in fucking Vegas. And then goddamn George Knapp got jealous as a motherfucker and was like, nah, fucking if I ain't pimping these bitches, nobody is, all right? Fuck you, Bob. And he fucking narked him out, dude. He fucking dry narked his ass, dude.
Do you seriously think he was doing that, or do you think that was just something to tarnish his name?
Nope, he was pimping them bitches, dude. He was making that fucking money. Okay, he knew how to set the shit up. He already had security clearance. You have to understand something. He applied for a license and to be able to run a brothel so he could pimp out bitches, okay? Which you have to do in Vegas. And there was one license available to buy. And someone else was going to buy it from this rich Chinese investor. course, to purchase these lines, you have to have a security clearance, a background check. Bob already had a security clearance, all right? A very high one. So he, unlike the guy who wanted to buy it in China, didn't have to wait. He could purchase it immediately. He got loans from people and bought the fucking, from these girls and himself, and bought the fucking license. And that already goes along with what, because of his former job, he already had security clearance. They didn't need to do a background check on him. They're like, oh yeah, he's good. You know, the other guy had to wait 2 months to do a background check. You know, like they had to go through everything. And Bob already had security clearance, so he was able to purchase that license, no problem. But they set it up in a fucking neighborhood where they weren't allowed to. You know, a place. You know, you have to understand something. Prostitution inside Las Vegas is illegal. All right, outside of Las Vegas, it's legal. So everywhere else, in Pahrump, Nevada, and fucking Elko, and everywhere, it's completely legal. There could be a prostitute anywhere. It's totally legal. Not a problem. Inside Vegas, it is illegal. So, you know, it's fucking stupid. But it's just like in Boulder City, Nevada, it's illegal to gamble. But the whole state you can gamble in, except for that city. It's illegal. So they do weird shit like that. But, you know, so that actually helps validate Bob's story. But yeah, no, he would have pimped these bitches. Shit, wouldn't you? Don't, but you know what? Get off your high fucking horse, all right, and come down with the rest of us and stop acting like you wouldn't have pimped these fucking bitches out, dude. If there's a fucking, listen, if a harem of hoes came walking up and they're like, listen, nerd, we want you to pimp us, all right, and we're gonna help you pay for a fucking whorehouse that you're gonna run. You would be like,
yeah, I'd have one of those rotating doors.
That's fucking right. Damn right, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I need my
making hundreds, making thousands, easy.
Right? Fucking, dude, I'm telling you, my best friend, his mom worked at a whorehouse. She wasn't a whore, she was a cook. But we knew the whores, okay? And these whores were fucking paid, dude. Like you have no fucking idea, dude. Not a clue how much these bitches got fucking paid. It's nuts. So Bob could have been raking that fucking cash in, and then Nap fucked all that up for him.
Some of them make over like $1,000 to $4,000 a night.
Oh, way more. What are you talking about? No. They work way more than that.
That's just mid class.
It's like $10,000 for a fucking blowjob, dude. You know, like fucking, they're paying like $25,000 to fucking butt fuck bitches all night. Like, it's, dude, they have a menu. It's fucked up, dude. But for real, like, it's crazy money. You know, in Vegas, that's what it's like. So, like, you know, it's dollar amounts are so different out there than they are anywhere else. You know, people throw around money out in Vegas like it's so, you know, they're like, oh yeah, $10,000 blowjob, you know, it's fine. Let me get two.
So what about the contradictions that he's done in what he said over the years? Because there's been
Bob?
Yeah.
What contradiction?
Are we talking about sex or money or Bob Lazar?
No, we're talking about Bob Lazar and the contradictions in what he's told over the years. When he talked about the ship that he was working on, and when he showed the diagram, you know, the drawing we all know with the 3 cylinders in the bottom kind of thing.
Model.
I love you, Wade.
Yeah. He said that the craft itself was basically too small for a human to be able to
hold
operate.
on, I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
He said it was too small to operate, and also they were trying to work out how, if you like, the wiring was done. Mm-hmm. Because there was nothing apparent. It seemed maybe it was built into the walls or whatever. But he said that it was too small for a person to operate. Now, later, when he was on was it Joe Rogan?
He was never on Joe Rogan, but go ahead.
Right, he did an interview. He was being interviewed by a guy, and he had somebody on with him.
Oh, Larry King.
Possibly. But the guy who was on with Bob Lazar was an annoying fucker.
Jeremy Carvell.
Possibly. He was annoying as fuck. He kept speaking for him. But in that interview, Bob said about the sports model being tested out, and he was asked, how was it being flown? And he basically says there was a person inside it flying it. But previously, he'd said that it was basically ridiculous to consider a person flying this thing. So, who was flying the thing, or was it like maybe retrofitted?
Of course. I mean, how fucking difficult of a concept is that for you to understand that they're like, oh, well, it's an alien craft. Well, we want to try to fly it, but we obviously can't fit in this little baby seat. You know what? So I'm gonna get this fucking lawn chair. What the fuck? Who cares? I mean, goddamn, dude. What kind of fucking trivial bullshit are you plucking at, dude?
You said a 5 gallon bucket.
No. If the human
argument.
No, if a human is too big to fly the fucking thing, then when he said it was being flown by a human, who the fuck was flying it? And if they retrofitted it,
listen, he said the seats were for if they were about the size for kids. They were little seats. He's like, so you wouldn't build that for a normal sized man, all right? So it must be for aliens. But when it comes to us, flying this fucking thing, hey man, you know what, dude? You ever see fucking clowns shove themselves into a fucking car? Okay, right. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking, just because hey man, I'd be a big motherfucker and I'll ride a unicycle. Okay, now I'm not meant to ride the motherfucker, but I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I got a little kid fucking tricycle out there. I could go hop on the motherfucker. I'm not meant to ride it. It's not built for me, but I'll do it. You get what I'm saying? That's all.
Don't make it travel pill.
If we don't get anything else from this conversation.
Wait, say that again, Mark. I couldn't hear you. Say it again.
It's just like taking a travel pillow or a 5 gallon bucket. You put it in there and you sit on it and you fly the motherfucker.
Thank you. There you fucking go. A goddamn 5 gallon bucket with a fucking hemorrhoid donut on it, and you got yourself a fucking seat, dude. You better go. What the fuck? Yeah, what I don't know. I'm just saying that's not an argument. If you want to use that, that's all these guys have. And I'm telling you, and these stupid arguments, they all come from Stanton Friedman, okay? Who I respect. Don't get me wrong. I have respect for him. But I'm telling you guys, I think something might be up with him. All right? I'm not trying to, I'm not going to fucking Sean, okay? I'm not flying off the edge here. Okay? I'm not going Kruger on you. But I'm just saying. I think that he might be fucking, I think the CIA might have got to him. Okay. I think the CIA may have gotten to Stanton Friedman just like they got to Bill Moore, his partner. Okay. His fucking boy. That's his fucking teammate. The CIA got to him. And Bill, I think, had the balls to admit it, which he did. He came out. I just don't think Stanton was ever willing to fucking admit it. I don't think he ever had the balls. I don't think he could handle the fucking the hate and the fucking all that shit. Because Bill, he's gone out of the fucking limelight, done.
Yeah, you haven't seen Bill in years.
Years. He's been excommunicated from fucking ufology. All right. And I don't, and you gotta understand, Friedman, that's how he pays his bills. Okay. That's how he makes his money. That's how he feeds himself. It's by doing these book tours and shit like that. By coming out and admitting that, he could have fucked everything up. But you don't think that they would have, the CIA would have tapped Bill Moore and not tapped Stanton Friedman? Bill Moore was a journalist. Stanton Friedman was a nuclear physicist. And they're doing the same thing. Okay. If you're going to get one, you definitely want the other. And if you're going to pick one, it's going to be the fucking, the nuclear physicist, not the journalist. But they got the journalist. They must have gotten him as well. And they've probably been paying him for a long time and helping fucking push out legitimate stories, like Bob Lazar, by questioning stuff like, oh, it's fucking well, you know, he didn't go to this school. Who gives a fuck? Okay. I mean, he is a physicist. Yeah. You know, and it's like, if, you know, for whatever reason, he says, oh yeah, I got a degree from this school or that school to impress whoever. Everyone fucking lied. I made up the craziest shit on fucking applications. I said I was a fighter pilot one time. All right. I thought I was a fucking fighter pilot. I'm telling you, people lie on applications. All right. Telling you guys. So I could see that. That's no, the thing is that he does have a degree in physics. Everyone knows that. He did work at Los Alamos. He did all these projects. He's the perfect guy to work at a place like that. Hands down, you know? What do you think, Q?
I wasn't listening to you.
Damn right you weren't fucking listening. You know what? You get to fucking take those goddamn headphones and shove them in your fucking ass, Q-Vid. Oh fuck, man. Yeah, I gotta look at let me take a look at the comments. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I get distracted by these fucks. Hey, Kenny McDougal, how you doing, homie? Everyone's doing good. Use your brain, Teresa. Elon is the real deal. That is very true. I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. But if you're speaking of Elon Musk, my man, that is true. He is right. Elon shill. I don't believe he can land rockets or that his red car is orbiting Earth for 1 second in South Africa. He's a liar. Teresa.
The red car's not orbiting Earth to start with.
What do you mean he can't land the rockets? He's been landing rockets for fucking years now. What are you talking about, dude? For a fact, all right? For a fact, I know he lands rockets. One of my homies was at a fucking rocket launch and was fucking driving it to me, all right? And he's a friend of mine. And he was in Florida when a motherfucker landed. Bullshit. You think fucking no, Teresa, you're fucking wrong. Fucking don't start and don't bring that crazy ass flat earth fucking nonsense over here, dude. Fucking crazy ass fucking psychopaths, dude. Holy shit, man. Jeremy Corbell is a millennial troll that was disrespectful in Stan interview. Harryto, I agree 100%. Absolutely agree. I have my issues with Friedman. Okay? I do. However, in particular, that interview, I agree 100%. I thought Jeremy was a little chump, acted like a fucking school kid. By no means was he in any kind of a debate that I would consider an intellectual debate. You know, one guy which was Friedman, and then you had another guy who was just so fucking childish. It was embarrassing to watch. In fact, it was so embarrassing I couldn't watch the whole thing. I was like, I'm done. Couldn't do it. Super embarrassing. Is that guy British? Which guy? Yes, he is British. Q-Vid? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're British, right?
I was going to say, I'm not British. I'm just Southern.
Q-Vid, it's about time to put aluminum foil add on. This is getting deep. He's a deuce. He's a deuce? A douche, maybe? A deuce? I don't know what that means. Musk is a great businessman. Enough said. Absolutely. Well, yeah, exactly. He is a great businessman, but he's more than that. You know, Elon Musk will go down in this century. He'll go down like Henry Ford in the previous century. All right. His impact will be so big that, his name will go down in history, as, leading us into a new age, man. He'll be one of the forebearers of it. I mean, electric cars, driving cars, all green energy, fucking, your house is powered by your roof tiles, fucking Hyperloop, fucking Futurama tubes. I mean, this guy will absolutely go down in history,
What do you...
And I can't wait. I cannot wait to rub it in Khan's face when fucking Elon Musk makes this stupid Hyperloop. All right. And I get to fucking laugh at his ass, dude. Fucking some idiot named fucking Thunderfuck was like, he's like, oh, you got a tube with a car in it. What if someone shoots it with a gun? It's gonna explode. Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, it might fucking explode if you do that. What? Okay. Were we supposed to fucking arrest every person and say, oh, that's it, the whole world? Because it's like, shut the fuck up. You can do that with an airplane, you fucking idiot. That's not an argument by saying I could commit a terrorist act and destroy it, so it can't possibly exist. That doesn't make sense, thunderfuck. Jesus. Sorry, I forget what his name was. Oh, I can't fucking wait to show you the Hyperloop cons. They've already done they're doing all these fucking tests and everything. I'm telling you, dude, it's gonna get fucking made. Just like oh yeah, the electric car will never get. Come on. Oh, they're gonna legalize. No, they'll never legalize weed. Come on. Telling you. Thank you, Renee.
Hey, Kyle.
What up, homie?
Hey, what do you think about all the launches? If you look online, you can see all the launches that they do, and nearly every day there's a launch somewhere. I think they're not telling us everything that they're putting up there.
Oh, of course not. Dude, no, that's 100% Mark. All right. They're definitely not, but there's a reason for that. Not just, I mean, they're because they're spying on motherfuckers,
right.
Not just us. They spy on their, you think we got it bad? No, dude. All right. Everyone else, you know how bad QVid has it? Okay. You realize that, Mark? QVid, if he fucking goes out into town, will be followed by a camera everywhere he goes, probably until he gets back home, dude. They have more cameras out there than fucking fucking Vegas. All right. They have so many fucking cameras out there, and they follow motherfuckers everywhere. I mean, like, that's fucking, we ain't got it like that. The phones being spied on by the NSA, all their metadata gets fucking spied on as well. America goes a step further. All of their spying stuff everywhere else, we already spy on that, so we spy on their spies, and we're like, yeah, and that's how we get all of our information. We're sneaky as fuck.
Kyle, there's a good reason that I still keep this UFO spoof head protector.
Listen, you get that, you take that motherfucker off, and you send me my fucking money. You know what?
And for anybody interested, only $19.99 UFO proof.
That shit was funny.
UFO spoof head protector. I think we renamed it. $19.99. It comes flat pack. Some assembly is required.
You lost. Now, you know what? I was interested until you said some assembly. Or shut the fuck up with all that, dude.
It's a freaking flat pack.
Immediately use it. No,
it's a fucking flat pack.
Nope. Fuck, dude. So I'm trying to. Elon Musk is an alien. He's too smart to be an American. Very true, Kenny. He's probably an alien. I'm gonna say, at least hybrid. It wouldn't fucking shock me. I wouldn't be surprised. Sir Richard Branson, Virgin Atlantic. I think it's Virgin Galactica, right? Oh, no, it's Virgin Atlantic. That's right. Interstellar outer space jet UFO costs $2 million, and Elon's is $2 billion to fly to planet Mars. Yeah, but that's the thing. Virgin Atlantic is more tourism, and they're going, to I don't think they're reaching LEO. They're not reaching like low Earth orbit, like it's I think I don't even know if they're going as high as the SR-71 Blackbird,
Yeah, I don't think that they're not orbiting the Earth with that plane.
Yeah, I don't think they actually go out into like low Earth orbit. They simply go up out of the atmosphere, but I don't think they're technically in orbit. They are in space. They're not in the Earth's atmosphere anymore, right. But they're not in orbit. They're just they're in that fucking in between layer, And And Mark Zuckerberg is a reptilian. Why not? You know. See, yeah, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. I like all those guys, although I don't really trust Bezos or Zuckerberg. You know, they're both fucking liars. It's like, okay, when a guy like Elon Musk, you know, makes Tesla. Tesla is the #1 car in the world on everything, on every comparison. It is the #1 car. And Tesla is built in America. Every part, every fucking worker is all American. It's not, you know, exported anywhere. So all the parts are made here in America. Elon Musk made it a point to do that, you know, because he's like, that's just how, you know, makes for a good economy, which it fucking does. You know, that's smart thinking. So it's, you know, it's not just about him. You know, he's trying to do better for everybody else, man. Which is what I like. You know, I love PayPal. You know, fucking. That's my bank. That's my fucking credit card, dude. I get credit on it. I fucking debit, cash, whatever the fuck I need. I use it through my PayPal business card, you know, which is, so it's like, you know, he's always thinking about, you know, how can everybody else benefit from it when he comes up with an idea, you know?
Jeff Bezos can't even get a piece of ass without his somebody in his family telling on him.
He was the richest man on earth for 6 months. He was like, yes, I'm the richest man on earth. You know how long it's going to be before someone takes that title from me? Boom. 6 months later, half of that motherfucker is gone. He was married to her in Washington State for 25 years. Washington State, no matter what, there's no fucking divorce court, fucking settlement lawyers, none of that shit. It's 50-50, period. No matter what. That's the law for Washington residents, all right? That's what you get to deal with. Well, fucking $60 billion gone. I'm surprised that dude's dick didn't fall off and die, dude. He's probably like, oh God, 60 billion. And it's the fastest accelerating car, beats a Ferrari by miles. Oh, dude, Jason has fucking nailed it. He's absolutely right about that. It is the fastest fucking car, period. And the new hot rod that they have coming out is supposed to be the fastest car ever made. So, I mean, for acceleration, not top speed, but it's supposed to be really fast at top speed as well. But when it comes to acceleration, you have to consider this. Every other car is using combustion. So that means you have to consider the time it takes for you to step on the gas. All right. When you step on that gas, now you have to consider it's pushing fuel into your fuel injector, you know, your fuel injectors, and that's pumping into your fucking pistons, you know, which is firing in your engines. It's turning everything, and then your wheels. So all that shit is all taking time. When you're doing it off electricity, it's running at the speed of light. So when you're hitting your foot against it at the speed of light, you're already going. So the signal's already hitting. You don't have to wait for the combustion to take place for the signal to hit. It hits at the speed of light. That's the difference. That's why it's so incredibly fast, you know? What do you think about the Nephilim in the Bible? People say they are the aliens we are seeing. Yeah, people say that. And you got to consider, if you're talking about, well, people back then were like calling aliens Nephilim, sure, why not? That could absolutely be, you know, to think they're the, you know, aliens are fallen angels, they're demons, is retarded. But yeah, there could definitely be, you know, misinterpretations in the Bible of extraterrestrials, you know. I mean, obviously, if they're here now, which at least UFOs anyway, since they are here now, they most likely were probably around back then. I don't see why they wouldn't have been, but I guess it's possible as well. Jeff Bezos' head isn't a human head. Electric motors are full of torque. Awesome. Yeah, that's right. You know, I hope Elon Musk becomes a supervillain. God damn it, dude. Why would you want that? You know how fucking ruthless you'd be? Oh, man. Like fucking Lex Luger? Oh, dude, Elon, don't do it. Say it ain't so. I'd be fucking upset. I still love you, Kyle. Still love you too, Rick. What happened? Why don't you get on here? What up, John? How you doing on here? Why don't you hop on, dude? Cons, what the fuck are you doing? Why don't you get on here too? Cons, you motherfucker. He says, I'm so stoked for the Hyperloop going live. It'll be only $20.95. You, dude, come on. All right. I mean, how many years ago was it when we all considered that, oh, the only people going to space is United Launch Alliance? That was it. Or Soyuz, you know, in Russia. No one else, there's no private company ever. No one even considered that to be a possibility. Okay. It wasn't even, you know, and look at today. They get more work than United Launch Alliance. The people who fucking they fucking had a monopoly over space and attempted to block Elon Musk from, you know, getting into space by, preventing making Congress. So they're like, Congress is like, no, fuck you. You know, you can't make your own private space corporation. Of course, Elon, being fucking smart, went and bought off them fucking Republicans, dude. And he paid them motherfuckers off. And you knew it from when, if anyone watched the congressional testimony when the SpaceX was fighting with ULA, it was really good. It was like fucking 4 hours, but it was good, man. Because Elon Musk looks so fucking relaxed, and every time you see Elon in anything, he's always nervous. He talks like this, and he always stutters because he's always real nervous when he talks. And at Congress, during that thing, you think he'd be super nervous. Dude, it looked like he just got his dick sucked in the fucking bathroom. He was like, yeah, well, I think we should do this and do that, you know. And the fucking senators are like, here, yes. And the congressmen are like, yes, we agree. Like, because he's like, yeah, that's right. I bought 5,000 copies of your book, bitch. You damn right you're gonna fucking vote for this shit, you know. I put your motherfucking kids through college, all right? You're gonna fucking vote for this shit right now, dude. Okay, if I want you to wear my fucking logo on your shit, you're gonna have to fucking use a PayPal card and fucking Tesla tattooed on your fucking chest, all right? Whatever the fuck I want. They're like, yes, masters, yes, just for the check clear. Oh, yes, sir, yes, God, we love you. And he's like, that's fucking right, just slapping bitches with money.
Kyle, answer the Kenny McDougal question.
Answer the Kenny McDougal question? Hang on.
The one in chat.
What do you think about the UFO battle of Los Angeles in World War II? Okay, so I think it's really interesting, actually.
Is he talking about the one that's like the couple of pictures we've got? It's like black, but there's like searchlights.
Searchlights, yes, correct.
Right, yeah.
Battle over Los Angeles, and I believe that took place in 1942 or 43, and so this was well before Roswell. And it's funny, I actually was listening to people that were being interviewed on the radio about this event, all right, back in like 1942, and they're discussing it, and the people were all like, oh, it's they're like, it's Japanese, you know, some kind of Japanese technology and blah blah blah. Alien was not a consideration, you know. Extraterrestrial, no. They're like, it's a weapon. It was so you know, it's like fucking if it was a balloon, you gotta understand something. Like, people were used to the idea of like, you know how you'll have those, what are those one balloons, you know, they hang up over a city when fucking to stop air raids and shit, you know what I'm talking about? They look like kind of look like big zeppelins and shit. They'll hang up balloons to stop air raids and stuff over cities, and this is a real common thing, especially back in World War II. Everybody knew about it. So balloon, that was not even considered, because they're like, well, we were shooting at it. It would have came down, and so they're like, it wasn't a balloon, it was something else. And it was it's funny is that picture, they kind of make it like, so it looks like there's a craft being beamed by the lights. It's definitely not. All right. That all of that stuff up there is fucking mortar shells and fucking gunfire. You know, they weren't beaming on a craft. It just kind of looks like it because of the fire, but they were shooting at something. So, I mean, who knows, dude? Was it UFO? I have no idea. The way they described it, people were saying it looked like a silver bug and stuff. Seems like it. Elon does stutter. That's because he's thinking, oh, he stutters when he's fucking, nervous and he's speaking in front of a crowd. He always stutters. When it's just him and he's comfortable, he doesn't stutter. Like if you watch Joe Rogan and it's just him and Joe, he don't sit there and stutter. But as soon as he's on stage in front of a crowd, he always stutters.
Wasn't he semi-stoned during part of the Joe Rogan thing?
Oh, nope. I debunked any of that shit, dude. Okay. I know when a motherfucker inhales. All right. He didn't inhale that fucking joint, that blunt. He was like, didn't inhale it. So
maybe he didn't want to cough and make a twat out of himself.
Of course.
So he just took a little to show that he's down with the funky kids.
Cool. He wanted to look cool. He saw Joe looking all fucking bad, and he's like, look at him smoking that blunt. And he's like, I'm this like fucking famous businessman who's incredibly smart. Everyone thinks I'm a brilliant genius, but man, he looks cool as fuck. You know what? Fuck all that genius fucking shit, dude. I want to be cool, dude. He's like, let me hit that bitch, dude. And he's like, I gotta look cool. I can't actually hit it because I'm gonna cough. So he's like, what is that fucking hybrid kush? Yeah. Oh, it's good. I mean, like it's gotta suck to be Elon Musk, because he's like so popular and he's probably really socially awkward. You know what I'm saying? People that smart, there's always the flaw of them being socially awkward. So you can be a genius and be admired by people and fucking and never understand what it feels like, because it makes you feel awkward. You're just like, you don't feel right or comfortable. You're not yourself. That's why these people get so into books, which is how he fucking built SpaceX, literally. For real. They're like, how did you become a rocket scientist? It's like, I read a book. They're like, this is how you built SpaceX. He's like, yep. You read a book about rocket science. And he's like, had all the answers in it. You just went straight to the back. I don't even think he read it. He just went straight to the back. Just read the index and shit. And he's like, yeah, fucking rockets. And that's how I would have done. Okay, let me look at the comments here. Do you think aliens knew there was a world war on? Yeah, of course. I would think so. I mean, obviously they're going to be 420 here. Hell yeah. They're obviously going to understand. Well, Scratch, that we're fighting with each other, and like these people are attacking these people. They're obviously going to see that. Whether it fucking phased them or not, I don't know. I bet you, like you guys actually, how I always felt is when people are like, are aliens good? Are they bad? I don't know. Are you good or bad? What is it? It's like fucking, it's, good and bad are a point of view. They don't exist on anybody. It's merely good and bad are a point of view. That's it. I believe they're completely indifferent. Then it makes no difference to them. You can fucking kill yourself, or you can fucking it makes no difference to them. Okay, they're completely indifferent to it. I can give two fucks if the ant outside, if I crush him or if I step over him. I'm completely indifferent to it. Does that make me a bad guy? No. Does it make me a good guy? No, I'm just indifferent. That's how I feel.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Right. I agree. He just tasted it. He didn't. Did the Nazis have UFO? No, I doubt it. I mean, they were building exotic craft. They probably knew UFOs existed and probably were wanting to replicate them.
So what was the bell?
The Glock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
do you think it was just like they were testing like a different type of propulsion, or do you think they were actually getting that from some fucking maybe UFO tech or?
No, I think those guys are full of, I'm sure they call it the bell. It probably even though it looked like a bell, and most likely was probably something close to like a ramjet engine or a scramjet engine, which both those engines are, you know, fucking shaped like a fucking bell. I could see them, you know, creating a propulsion, you know, a fucking like a scramjet or ramjet engine. And that was it, you know. And that you guys are like, oh, they're making a fucking time machine. Shut the fuck up with all that bullshit, man. You know. What up, Benny? How you doing, homie?
The Germans were good with the whole rocket engine shit.
Oh yeah, dude, they were way ahead of their time, you know. How, you know, but that's the thing, they fucked up when they're like, oh, what about the, you know, let's make a big fucking bomb. And they're like, nah, but we don't, you know, they were so worried about, you know, oh, how could we, you know, send out munitions and shit like that, making big guns and stuff, you know, and our scientists were like, nah, let's make the best bomb in the world. You know, that's the thing. And see, that's why America rocks, because the best and brightest from all around the world is what makes up America. The strongest of every other country out there. So the strongest people over in Cuba, now obviously not Cuba because he's still there, okay? But the fucking his neighbors who were strong enough to fucking say, I'm going to fucking America. They came here, and that's why we're so badass, dude. And they left all the pussies behind. That's what made us the fucking ultimate, dude. That's fucking goddamn, you know, there's a bunch of people fucking in Liverpool who were like, no, we'll just stay, you know, and you know, fucking Manchester United and
how dare you say that?
God damn it, I'm sorry.
See, Kyle, this is why nobody likes you.
See, that's the fucking problem. It's because I don't fucking, you know, I'm not down with Manchester United, you know.
No, it's the problem. You always bring them up. Just don't talk about them. I'm from Liverpool, for God's sake. We don't. Oh my God! Why don't you just start swearing on street?
You guys are so fucking crazy over Manchester United. I've never seen motherfuckers. They're like,
we're not crazy over them.
They're like, oh, let's have a drink. Just like Manchester United. Like, what? What'd you say?
No.
You know, literally, will fucking kill you for talking shit about Manchester United. Like, they will have gang fights of hundreds of thousands of people fucking killing each other over fucking Manchester United. And they're so proud. They're like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Kyle, I don't know whether you're on drugs or you need to take some, but here in Liverpool, we do not appreciate the football club Manchester United.
You love Manchester United. It's your favorite club, dude.
Oh, right. So we're playing that game, are we, Carl? Well, all I would like to say is in Trump, we trust.
That's the fucking, this is why you love Manchester United so much, okay? This is why. This is your fucking team, dude. Because you guys are a bunch
of love Trump.
You can hear you double-decker red bus driving motherfucker. Bloody Parliament motherfucker.
You wish you had his gorgeous suntan and his sexy ass blonde hair.
Goddamn fucking bloody Parliament double-decker red bus motherfucker.
Okay? How much would you pay Trump if you had the chance of getting as high as him?
Okay? That's all I'm saying, dude.
And from what you said about the stuff you smuggled into prison, I think you're more likely to be able to get a double-decker bus up your ass.
Oh, am I? Guess what? Tell your fucking reptilian queen, all right, to take her diamond hat and fucking stick it up her fucking coop, all right? Fuck your prince, all right? I don't give a fuck. You live your tiny little fuck. I'll fucking kick Stonehenge the fuck down, all right?
Well, God save the Queen, and that was really, really hateful about Stonehenge.
That you guys love so much, and I'll stick it right up your fucking bum. All right, okay? I'll go to your flat. I'll take a lift up to your flat, and then I'll crush it. You fuck. All right. You call it. You listen. Okay, look, fucking. You know what? You with your fucking cops. Woo! Like little fucking siren. Fuck them.
With no guns.
No gun fucking cops, dude. A bunch of fucking goddamn fucking Sheriff Andes are running around doing nothing, saving fucking nobody, dude.
I'm not disagreeing with you over that one.
You listen, you pasty motherfuckers. Never seen a fucking ray of sunshine in your fucking life. That's your problem, okay? Get out in the fucking sun, okay? God damn, dude. This is what happens when you grow up in fog, all right? Oh, fuck, I lived my whole life in bloody fucking fog.
Kyle, your hat doesn't look cool like that.
Yes, it
Grow up
does.
and turn it round.
For every motherfucker who doesn't like it, guess what, dude? Suck my fucking dick. I love it. They're like, turn your hat around. No, you idiot. Turn your TV around. Then the hat will look right. Fucking stupid. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Check it out.
How's Sabrina doing, by the way?
Savannah?
Oh,
Who are you talking about?
I'm even getting the name wrong.
Who are you talking about? Sabrina? You talking to Jason or me?
No. I was talking to you.
Okay,
How's she doing?
Savannah. She's doing good. She's got fucking... Oh, my God. This fucking baby is going to be crazy, dude. This motherfucker was moving in her stomach. I was like, ah! I was like, oh God, I felt it fucking like, oh, I was like, holy shit, dude. No fucking way. Oh God. Uh-oh. Oh, hey.
You got caught.
Yeah, no, it's my sister. All right. So, all right, it's all right. Come on. All right, so, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. Do you talk about UFOs? Yes, normally we do. But we're discussing Bob Lazar, ancient alien stuff, whatever today. But we talk about UFOs all the time. What up, UFO man? Damn right, he knows it. Kyle rocks. What up, Mr. Black Moon? Spasmatic. That is also true. Tui Tyler, didn't I see you talking shit on the fucking channel the other day? Why don't you come on, Tyler, and fucking join us, dude? Instead of sit there and talk shit. Could have told us your fucking UFO story, you fucking little asshole. No, I'm just I'm glad that you came and said what's up, dude. All right, you guys. I'm gonna have to get out of here because my sister just stepped in. So but I want to thank QVid and Mark for joining me, and Lakers and everybody in the comment section. Thank you guys, and I will have a new video posted soon. Remember, support me on Patreon, PayPal, buy me some fucking diapers, and give me some food stamps. All right. I love you guys. UFO proof out. Later, you guys.
Good day, man.
Catch you later, man.